The following program is for entertainment or educational purposes only and may contain content for mature audiences. Discretion is advised. The Numbers Guys are not affiliated with or endorsed by any professional or collegiate sports organizations or associations, nor any sports book or other gaming outlets. We always advocate responsible gambling. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants confidential help, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Ohio, call 1-800-589-9966. In Michigan, 1-800-270-3044.
Live from TNG Studio 8B in one of the farthest geographical points in the United States from sunny Las Vegas, it's the Numbers Guys Better Betting Podcast.
Well, hello,
Hello.
and welcome to the Numbers Guys, episode number 9.
Wow, we're one away.
One away from the big 1-0.
The Diez.
Get exciting here.
That's going to be Nueve for our Spanish-speaking friends. You have found the best, and I do mean the best show. We're 4 finance guys. In this case, only 3 of us in the studio. One of us going to be live via satellite. Get together to drink some beer and talk about sports, along with all kinds of other stuff that our male age 30 to 65 focus group indicates that you are going to love. You're going to love it. We pay for a focus group. If you're streaming us live on YouTube, it is great to be with you. If you're hearing us live on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, wherever you get your podcasts, we appreciate you taking the time to listen. And either way, we would be eternally grateful for your subscription. I'm JT. You may know me as Mr. Midwest. You probably don't. Only Tones does. Well, there's some people now.
It's
us.
catching on.
Yeah, it's starting to catch on
Yeah.
now. I had somebody come up to me at Meijer the other day. They're like, yeah, Mr.
I
Anyway.
think that was the greeter.
The greeter.
That was.
It's like,
He just said
hey,
hi. I said,
hey,
oh.
you're in the Midwest.
Yeah.
JT.
I'm one of the Numbers Guys. I'm in the producer's chair tonight, along with me for the entire hour, actually, the entire 60 minutes. We've got my boy Tones. What's going on,
Let's
man?
have a happy 10th.
My 10th wedding
Yeah.
anniversary is tonight.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Well, we'll save that for later.
We'll save it for
so
later.
Mrs. JT.
Yeah, I wrote a lengthy love letter that I'd like to
Okay.
read on the air.
Oh,
tonight.
wow.
Let's keep that for later.
Yeah. We got my boy, the impeccable, the incomparable Richie Rich.
I feel promoted moving to the middle.
Yeah. Is that the way we do it? Whoever's closest.
It's kind of like a presidential debate. The
Yeah.
more you get towards the middle, the more important you are.
I'm going to go with
The
that.
higher your numbers are.
Where's our favorite antagonist? Or my favorite antagonist?
Your favorite antagonist, D-Dub, he is out in Louisville, Kentucky, and at least we're supposed to have him live via satellite here in a little bit. So hopefully we're going to be able to make that work. We're going to certainly give it a shot. And if not, then it's going to be the 3 of us tonight. But either way, it's going to be fun.
We'll get a whirl.
Should be a
So-
good time.
Best show without Daryl in the studio.
Well, that's what I was going to say. We have a killer show tonight.
without
I don't know if you
Daryl.
know this. Rich.
With
We have-
stole
Daryl
your
in
line.
Kentucky. Yeah.
It's an absolute killer show. In fact, I think tonight is going to be the best show that, that we have done the day after a Prime Day.
Oh,
What do you think about that? That was a curveball.
that was a good
Didn't
one.
expect that. Yeah.
Sets the
How
bar
many
high.
packages have been delivered to your house, Mr. Midwest?
Plenty of packages.
Yeah, I've had a few. I had like 4 today or something. But
All from Prime Day, which started
I think it's all
believe it was
Amazon shit.
a couple
so,
days ago,
yeah.
right? Yeah. We have a great show. And the first thing we're going to do, well, I have it down here is Richie's postulations. However, we're going to change that. We're going to get D-Dub on, and he's going to talk a little bit about his time in Louisville. But I think I might just do the intro for Richie's postulations anyway, because I like that one. So we're going to do that. We have a new segment called Dollar Drinks. We're going to have a little happy hour here at Studio 8B.
All right.
We're going to do that. We're going to do some trivia, of course, as we do every week. We need to determine who is going to purchase the beer for next week. And then, of course, we're going to have our top picks. But before we do anything, as always, as is tradition, it's time for libation exploration.
Tasty beers or fine bourbons for our face holes to try. It's libation exploration with the Numbers Guys.
And we're back. Did you miss us? Studio 8B. Here we are. Actually, now, this particular beer, this is Strawberry Shorts Cake, by the way.
Okay.
So I had purchased a 6-pack of these, and we had one. Me and Mrs. Midwest, we each had one.
Okay.
And I thought, you know what? I'm going to save these for the numbers guys. I'm going to bring them in. So I left the house today, and I live about an hour away from the studio here. And left the house without strawberry shortcake in my car because I had left it in the fridge. Now, mind you, last night I already made the little video that shows the pour and all that. So I said, all right, well, I'm going to have to find strawberry shortcake somewhere near the studio here.
So we have to follow through with
Right,
the
right.
initial
Otherwise, that
intent
time
here.
I didn't want to waste that time, from last night at 3 a.m. preparing that little segment. So,
Makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. So what I did was I went to the local Myers.
Myers. I say Myers.
Yeah, I went to the local Myers. Of course, no strawberry shortcake there. So I went to Total Wine. Have you guys ever been to Total Wine?
It's the Toys R Us for adults.
It really is, man. They
And
have,
that was it.
It was actually
At the
the
Toys
Toys
R
R
Us
Us.
location?
that's true. This particular location was the Toys
And now
R
it
Us.
is an adult
Yeah.
store
Yep.
full
Yes. So I went
delicious
there.
things.
They had strawberry shorts cake. There's an S because it's brewed by Shorts Brewery. So
And we're in Michigan, so we got to add that.
that's true. You got to add the S.
On everything.
That's right. So I found it there as well as the dollar drinks, which we're going to have here in a little bit as well. So here is the pour and the intro for Strawberry Shorts Cake.
This is Strawberry Shorts Cake, a golden ale brewed with strawberries and milk sugar. This 4.4% alcohol by volume golden ale with 15 IBUs is brewed by Shorts Brewing Company of Bel Air, Michigan. Here's what the website has to say. A classic in the Shorts Brewing portfolio, Strawberry Shorts Cake uses fresh strawberry puree and milk sugar alongside a heavily biscuited malt bill to give you, dear drinker, the joy of a July summer day at the park with a big old plate of strawberry shortcake in drinkable form. Get ready for waves of berry and cream to lap across your palate, sweeties.
There you go. So this is Strawberry
sensual.
Shorts.
First thought is,
Cake.
I'm surprised how dark it is.
I thought the exact same thing. I saw that.
thinking
I thought it was going to be light
Right.
because it's classified as a golden ale, at least according to their website. But it is. It's kind of dark.
Okay.
As D-Dub would say, it was...
Get some strawberry.
Looks like you need to
hints,
drink more water.
smelling.
Yeah, and there's probably going to be some sort of lactose element to this, I would
Wow.
think, with the milk sugar. 'Cause isn't that what lactose is?
I was going to say something about that, but I don't think milk sugar is...
It's not like didn't we have a debate about lactose or something?
Well, the
We've
debate
had
was
several.
if you could drink lactose if you're lactose intolerant, or if the cream had lactose in it, if you're lactose intolerant.
Right.
Okay.
So what do you, Tones, what are you thinking first of all? I thought this might be more in your wheelhouse.
Let me see. Strawberries definitely hits you right away.
Like a real strawberry flavor, you think?
No,
No? Like a Laffy Taffy strawberry flavor?
not even Laffy Taffy. It's not a legit strawberry to me. But I'm trying to.
He's at a loss for words.
No, I mean I gotta take a couple sips here.
I agree. It hits you strong with a strawberry flavor.
It's not. Yeah.
Get that creaminess.
Yeah, a little cream.
The milk sugar is coming right in there. It
A little tinge or something at the beginning. I don't know.
I almost want it to be like ice cold,
Yeah.
because when I was thinking strawberry shortcake, I was thinking that popsicle you buy with the
Yes.
strawberry with the outside crumbly crust on it.
from the ice cream man.
Yeah, good humor.
Yeah, good humor, man.
I think it's a great summer beer. I'm a little the strawberry flavor could be better, but I mean
Yeah.
it's a very hard flavor to.
Tough to.
I mean,
in a
you-
beer, right? To do it. To pull off strawberry in a beer format, it's probably a little difficult. But
Yeah. So what do you...
You put this into like an ice frozen glass though, where you get that little like beer.
this
just
has to be super cold. I think
super cold.
super cold.
I
That
did buy it warm today, so it wasn't chilled prior. I put it in the freezer for a little bit here, trying to get it as cold as I could as quickly as possible.
I'm trying
Sure.
to equate to something similar to it, but I don't know.
I don't think there's anything like it.
No.
And it does. They did say that it had a what did it say? A biscuity.
Biscuit.
I mean, you kind of do get a little bit of a little bit of that cakey flavor to it as
Yeah,
well.
I could.
I don't know if that's in my head that I want it to be there.
Like,
You want
I
that-
taste
you
it.
want
like-
that
I
to
do
hit
want
that's the way I
that
taste
crumbly crust.
Yeah.
The more I drink it, the more I kind of like it. As my brother Dan would say, it kind of tastes like shit, but I kind of like it.
I mean, it's,
All right,
it's
Dan.
okay. I prefer more of the like a lemon lime or something if I'm getting some fruit or grapefruit in a beer.
Okay.
This is the first strawberry flavor I've had, and it's okay. But if I'm going fruit, I'm going a different direction. More
You're going fruity.
More citrusy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I kind of like it. I'm going to go 7-2.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
feeling it.
That's a good score. Strong.
The more I drink it, the more I like it.
I'll do 6-1.
Okay.
6-1. Now, me and both Mrs. Midwest and I agree that this is a one and done.
Yeah.
Even though it tastes good,
I can't
imagine drinking more
drink
than
a couple of these.
I was wondering if you were disappointed you left them at the house.
I was not super disappointed because I'll probably have one later on too. But
Yeah, I don't think I could do like 2 or 3 of these. No.
yeah,
I don't
one
think
at a
any of
time.
these flavored things you could do more
One at
than
a
one or two. I agree with that, but I mean,
Yeah, like Blue Moon is like something I could do a few of, something like that.
I agree, but that's a very that's a hint of
Yeah.
orange. I mean, that's like those type of beers, Oberons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oberon
it's
too.
similar to
I'm a
delicious.
big fan of Oberon. Too.
Me too. Me too.
I'm gonna go 8-2 on this. 'Cause I
8-2,
think
and you're
it's-
one and done.
Well, it's
That's a pretty high rating.
It is. But I think you have one of these and you might go on to something else, even though you really enjoyed it. You know what I mean? It almost tastes like it's fattening.
It's
you know
a
what I mean?
great
Like 'cause
starter
it's got
beer.
that creaminess to it.
Hey, it's some desserty thing.
I think it's pretty damn good. I can't imagine anything tasting more like strawberry shortcake than really this. In a liquid form, in a beer form.
You know,
Oh, you're 4.4. You're not.
you were talking about Oberon. You know what I always want to do, and maybe an idea for a future show
I'm listening.
is I always want to do a blind taste of Blue Moon, Shock Top, and Oberon.
I think
And-
I could figure that out.
And rate them. Not to pick, but do them all together and figure out which one is the best out of those 3.
We could do that without tasting. I've had enough of those. I could tell you offhand.
You get that off, yeah? Okay.
You know, what would you rate them 1 through 3?
As far as Blue Moon,
See, the funny
Blue
thing is I
Moon,
probably
Shock
drink
Top,
I
and
probably drink
Oberon.
Blue Moon the most because it's most widely available of
Sure.
the 3. I think I would do Oberon and Shock Top 1, 2, and then Blue Moon 3rd. But it just Blue Moon's most. You know, when you go to a bar, you're gonna see it the most.
Let me throw another one in there for
Okay.
you. Dirty Blonde.
yeah, Dirty Blonde has that flavor too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It does.
It's a good one.
You know, Shock Top's not bad, but I think I'd go 2 or 3 with the Shock Top. You said 2.
Yeah, 2.
Not bad.
Oberon 1.
It makes a
though.
difference. You having that off draft too.
That's
Oberon
true.
off draft is phenomenal.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd probably go over on 1, and then it'd be tough between. I don't drink enough Shock Top. I don't think I've had a Shock Top in
It's
years.
you don't.
You know
just-
why?
you don't
Because it's
see
like
too often.
I'll tell you, I've been to one carnival because I dropped my daughter off at a carnival. It's a carnival beer because it was either Coors Light or Shock Top. So I found myself drinking Shock Top
Yeah.
waiting around.
Okay, I don't spend too much time at the Carney.
You should.
I always heard I had a future in it, but
I thought that's what Daryl's doing in Kentucky.
that might be.
He's a carny.
Yeah, he's the bearded lady. That's what he's showing up as. And the other thing too, if we're going to talk, we should probably maybe get some Oberon next week or something like that.
That's-
Blue Moon has a lot more of that coriander flavor.
Yes.
Versus Oberon, which has less of that, kind of almost like celery-ish taste. You kind of get that with the Blue Moon. I like Blue Moon too. I'm not dissing it.
Is there coriander in Blue Moon?
I think so. Yeah,
And it's not an Oberon.
there might be a little bit, but not comparatively.
Here's what I say we do. If anybody can find the little keg,
Oh, the
that
Oberon
would be,
keg.
yeah,
Yeah, I used to have
mini
those. Were
Oberon.
sweet.
Okay.
Hey, you pull the little
that
thing
would be
out.
a good time. Yeah, I think there's enough for between the 4 of us. That would last a
Episode.
Yeah.
half hour or so. Do a little mini keg stand. Have
Next
Tones
episode.
will knock it down in like 5 minutes.
Okay, we'll see what we could arrange here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we were going to do Richie's postulations, and I'm going to just for fun. I'm going to do it.
I'm
anyway.
not apple picking in April. Are you?
No.
Richie's postulations. For some reason, that makes me laugh. That makes me laugh
Yeah,
every
my
time.
postulations. Daryl's in Kentucky. Please tell me he's had some Pappy Van Winkle down there.
Let's find out. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get Daryl in here. Hey, there he is. He's here, Daryl.
He looks more tan
Dude up,
than
can you
I'm
last
here.
week.
Over.
Holy cow, are you loud?
Coming in strong.
I can
Hold
hear
on a
you
sec.
now.
Wow, hold on. Don't talk for 1
It's a
second.
loud bursting.
Oh,
Let me cut you down a little bit here, pal. Oh, all right. How you doing, man?
Good. Are we echoing or what?
We got no echo on your
echo?
end.
All right.
No, test
I
for
heard
echo.
a Dan Moffat quote there. Did I get that right? A Dan
Yes,
Moffat
sir.
quote?
how's KY treating you?
Pretty good.
Okay.
What?
KY, isn't that
Yeah, KY, Kentucky.
Kirkland?
Yeah.
Yeah, get your head out of the gutter, Daryl.
I want to hear that Dan Moffat quote one more time, though.
One of the many. Tastes like shit, but I kind of like it. I think funny postulation is last September I took Daryl, Angie, and my brother golfing, and Daryl almost punched my brother during the golf.
Why?
Daryl got upset with your
Daryl-
brother?
You know what
Can
I
you
say
believe
about
it?
you know what I say about Dan is that you can quote me on this. He's a tough guy to like, but I kind of like him.
That's similar to his quote.
It's quotables.
I can't imagine him being a not likable guy. Rich is a likable guy.
Yeah, what did he say? That we're having a good time, and then he says, "Hey, Daryl, are you Italian? Because you got a gold chain on, and that means you know where to stop shaving." Stupid ass. He's a few points short of Menza, even though he's an architect.
Well, shout out Dan.
Shout out.
Yes. All right, man. So give us the lowdown here. You are in somewhere in Louisville. How do they say it there?
Louisville.
Louisville.
This is bourbon country.
It is. And how many bourbons have you been able to sample?
I don't think I've actually had any bourbon just yet. Bourbon cream, yes.
Oh
But,
no.
Oh,
Bourbon
that's so
itself?
disappointing.
Come on, man.
You're on the trail, bro.
Yeah, they're doing a tasting tonight, but I'm here for this instead. So
Well, why don't you go down and grab a little
flight.
taste and bring it back up for the second half?
oh, they're on the trail. They're out on the.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Is there,
Yes, sir.
is there actually an actual bourbon trail? Like you can walk it? Is that?
I mean, it's all over. You can't really.
I think you gotta drive. It's spread out, but there's a trail. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
I don't know if you guys would. It's looks like Louisville may have fallen on hard times in parts.
Whoa.
If you know what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Any
I
major
saw
city has rough spots.
A few
right?
homeless bums out there. I had to step on a couple to get into the hotel.
Oh, no kidding.
Are you guys hearing me? Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're hearing you just fine.
Okay. I thought I laid in a couple, 3-4 good jokes here, and I hear nothing.
You're waiting for a response.
Crickets.
Well, we weren't hearing you until we moved over to you because there was your audio wasn't on until we actually brought your face on the screen here.
I wasn't talking when you didn't bring me up.
Oh,
I'm talking about the last 2 minutes.
well, maybe they weren't good jokes.
You know what you need is a laugh
Did I
track
hear
in
you?
here.
Did I hear you? Did I hear you say something about coriander, Jimmy?
Yeah, I was talking about the coriander in Blue Moon.
You're a regular walk with Jan.
I don't know. I don't get that
Nothing.
reference.
God. You never watched Walk with Jan as a kid?
Walk with you. No.
Was he
Yeah.
the Asian American fella?
He's like Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
He's like Gordon Ramsay, but he cooked everything in a wok.
Oh, gotcha. Well, walk, don't run.
Waka waka.
To see Walk with Jan.
Right.
Jeez, terrible.
This is not
you
going
have,
good, guys. I don't understand.
you have nothing to report, man. We cut you. Wanted to get in early. I thought you had a good story to tell about Louisville.
Daryl, I want you to try some Pappy Van Winkle down there.
Yes.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
You got to do it.
A must.
Did you just make that up, or
No, it's the best bourbon you're gonna ever have. If
It's a
you
legit-
don't like that on the rocks, or if you don't like that straight up, maybe then it's just not gonna ever happen. Don't
All
get
right.
the 18 or
I'm
20
gonna write
year
that
though.
down.
Yes, Pappy.
You might want to stick to the
What do you
12
get?
year.
Pappy
Pappy
Van Winkle.
Van Winkle.
Yeah,
Yep.
not cheap though.
I don't think
No.
I've tried it. Yeah.
I've never had
No.
it either.
I've
12
never had it
year.
either. Probably the 12 year. Yep.
I do
Uh,
have a few bourbon facts that was relayed to me today.
All right, well,
It
shoot.
doesn't have to be made in Kentucky.
Okay.
Oh,
It's got to be from corn mash.
okay.
Okay.
It's got to be in a new barrel. Can't be. It can't be one that's been used before.
New
Which
barrel.
was
Okay.
shocking.
That's right.
Yeah. I
Well, that's why
would have
they
thought
sell
the
the old
older,
barrels.
you know, the more times it's been used, the better.
Right.
I don't think it's 1/6 it's exposed to the elements. No good. Gotta keep that sealed.
Well, this has been riveting.
What else?
He's got the
Yeah,
facts.
it's got to be at least. It's got to be at least 60% alcohol. Or was that right? I think it starts at 60% alcohol. I don't know where it ends.
Isn't 60%
But,
120 proof?
Yeah.
Or is it 40%?
That would be 120, but I think it loses. Maybe it loses something over the once it goes. I'll get the facts straight, and I'll relay that next week.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll have
what
some
else?
pictures. Maybe some pictures to show off of
I got
all the
pictures.
places you've been.
Today I went to the Mussel and Burger Bar, which sounds like a
Mussel
bad
Burger.
combination.
Sounds delicious
Yeah.
to me.
Sounds right in your
Like
wheelhouse.
mussels,
Muscle,
like
like muscle, not like bodybuilder
yeah.
muscles.
Rich, you like mussels?
I do. Seafood, right?
Really? That's shocking.
Well, I don't know about.
don't
I
know
honestly
too
don't
many.
know if I would buy mussels in Kentucky. There's not a lot of water around those areas.
There's a river,
there.
but I don't know.
I don't
not
think
exactly
mussels
sure
come
where
from
the
the river,
mussels,
my friend. And if they tell you they do, I probably wouldn't eat them.
Yeah, pass, hard pass on those.
Well, how were the mussels? Or didn't you have the
I
mussels?
didn't get the mussels.
You
I
went
didn't
for
get
the burger
mussels.
part of it.
You got it, and it was. I think I sent you a picture earlier, Jimmy. It was delicious.
Did
I
you
get-
get
did I
yourself
send you
some strawberry shorts cake down there? Did Jimmy
I got me,
UPS it down there?
Yingling. I sent somebody
Oh,
out
there you
today
go.
for beer, and
There
they
you
came
go.
back with the heavy instead of the light.
The good Midwestern
So-
stuff.
Someone doesn't get out much.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
right.
seeing a picture of
And they're
this.
not even talls. They're not even talls.
Oh my God, boy!
So
This wasn't Kevin,
Rookie.
was it?
no, this is
Kev.
some other friends. They're probably not watching. If they're watching, I apologize. But yeah, so it is what it is. You know,
Okay.
making do.
You know,
Mountain Dew?
I'm
Something
missing some live music right now.
Well, we're gonna get you out of here in a hurry, pal. We don't want you. We don't want to keep you from your friends and
Yeah.
family.
Or
down
the
there.
banjo.
Yeah, is that what they're doing? They're doing like Deliverance.
There's live music at the like the mall or something like that, like a sort of a
Oh,
city center type of thing.
it's not the slightly
So-
inbred kid in front of the hotel playing his banjo.
let's not alienate our
No,
subscribers
Yeah,
in
we're in
Kentucky.
Louisville.
Yeah, Midwest, Mr. Midwest cannot talk badly about
Right.
Midwest.
And speaking of subscribers, guys,
Midwest.
we are at 40 as of the start of the show.
The big 40.
Yeah, so D-Dub, while you're down there,
Matching
maybe
my
you should
age.
you should solicit some subs. You know what I mean?
Gora base
Yeah.
to KY.
Yeah, I can do that. We got to put out a quality product first, you know.
Well, I think it doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think the deal was if we have one more show to get to 50, so we need to be to 50
By the end of 10.
by
Yeah.
the end of 10. Actually, I was kind of planning on the beginning of 10.
Beginning
Right.
of 10, hopefully.
10's a big episode.
Right, so we got to get 10 more subscribers by next week, and then we'll do something outrageous, something that you might see on Jackass, a la 2010 or so.
I'm not volunteering my body for that.
I got the staple gun for you, Tones. You ever see that? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Knoxville's had some work done on his undercarriage due
Oh,
to
I'm sure.
terrible injuries.
Yeah, I'm sure. Absolutely.
So
We're bringing Bam Majera in.
Oh, remember that guy? He was my favorite actually on that show. I like Bam. Yeah, Bam was cool. Bam and Phil, the dad. You guys remember that? Hey, speaking of, did you guys get anything for Prime Day?
Classic.
Did I ask you guys this? Anybody get anything?
touched upon it. I think I had
Small items.
4 or 5 packages yesterday and 4 more coming today.
Anything that was a great deal?
Well, everything's a great deal on Prime Day, Jim.
That's what they say. But I think a lot of that's bullshit, man. Because there wasn't that many great deals.
There's some that's like
Gotta get the lightning
member,
deals.
like you got to be on a list, invite list or something to get some really good deals. I don't know how that works. You got to sign up and then get an invite to buy something.
The question is,
Yeah.
did Daryl get a Prime package delivered to Kentucky this week?
Did that happen, Dita?
They got me a lightning cable.
Hey,
$14.99.
that was
Oh,
a
is
day
it?
before Prime Day. I think that was sent.
No, they can get it to you in like 8 hours now.
Yeah. Well, when did we ship that? Monday?
Yeah, it wasn't much more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Had
it was there by the evening.
Perfect. That's
Yeah,
a
pretty
prime day.
We
Great
had
story.
I came down on Tuesday, and on the way down, I got a call from my 81-year-old neighbor, and apparently, the craziest storm he's ever seen in his 81 years rolled through my yard.
Yeah, was it a little north of here? Got hit pretty good. Yeah, my cousin lost
I got
his
some
gazebo.
trees that are. I got some trees that are all jacked up.
Yeah, I drove by your house.
So-
I didn't bother to check on your house, but yeah, there were a lot of trees.
He took a dip in the pool, though.
Good
Oh,
friend.
I did that,
Yeah.
obviously.
Top notch
While he
friend.
was
you
driving
pull-
by.
Did you pull the branches out? You
No.
landed in the pool. No.
Yeah, they did. No,
Yeah.
I was okay with them there.
Yeah, I got to tell you, whatever day that was, I was driving home from the studio, and it was like, maybe like 5:30.
You probably got hit.
Dude, I
At
have never
home?
seen.
Yeah.
No, at home it was
No?
fine. Well, we didn't really get it that bad, but there was, branches whizzing across the road
Yep.
and stuff. I was,
It came in hard and heavy.
yeah. In fact, I thought about you because you would. I know you were gone, so I thought, oh man, I wonder if you got it because I was about longitudinally even with where your house was or is.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a little tornado came through that area. I mean, there was just trees leaning
Yeah.
on power lines everywhere.
Right.
So you might be out of power, Daryl. I don't know.
Power's still good.
So the air conditioning
But
might not work.
the basketball hoop went into the pool.
Oh,
So
The hoop, wow.
no.
The hoop went right in the pool.
Well,
that can screw up a liner.
Well, yeah,
So-
for sure. No, that's bad news.
Yeah.
That's bad news. All right. Well, thank
What are
you
you
for
gonna
the update. We appreciate that. It sounds like you're having a good time. And
Grand.
Hopefully you could get on the trail a little bit, D. Hopefully you got time for the trail.
yeah.
Are we gonna go over the picks or what?
Well, that's coming up. We still got dollar drinks we got to do. In fact, that's what's next right now. So you want to stay with us, or you want me to cut out and come back to you in a little bit?
Some ice going?
I'm not going to go anywhere per se. So
All right. Well, we'll keep
It's
you
up to
here.
you.
We'll keep you here.
right.
All right.
keep
So
my mouth shut.
no, you don't have to keep your mouth shut. So this particular segment, guys.
holy
Oh my
hell.
gosh! Look out. This is called Dollar Drinks.
Oh my God!
Wow,
you
Tony's is having a hard.
just
Just use your
chucked at
hand.
me.
All right, Dollar Drinks.
$1 drinks.
Okay, what do we do?
All right, so this is
For the drinks.
Dollar Drinks. Dollar Drinks. So the story, there's a.
Or I like to
really-
call them stuffing stockers.
stuffing stockers or stocking
Stocking stuffers.
stocking stuffers.
Yeah,
That's the way
there
we
we go.
say that. That's the way we say that.
I had a couple before I came here, Jimmy. I can't lie.
No, I get it. It's fine.
From my favorite Mexican restaurant of all time.
One of the
Wait, El Charo's?
no,
No.
no. This is
The
the apparently
celebration of food for you.
some of the best
Old
fried
folks.
ice cream you'll ever meet. Apparently, this is what Chi-Chi's does nowadays. Is they make these little cocktail
I
things.
still got good chips and salsa on the market.
Oh, they still sell chips and
They
salsa.
did.
Oh,
I
didn't
had
know
my
that.
13th birthday party at Chi-Chi's.
Did you celebrate food as well as your birthday?
I had
Celebration?
fried
Best
ice
Mexican
cream?
pizza. Did you have Mexican pizza?
I don't think so.
You had to.
I wish I did, but I also had the whole
Yeah.
crew sing happy birthday to me like they used to back in Chi-Chi's. I don't know if you remember them.
Do they Feliz Cumpleaños? Is that they sing?
I
it
think
Mexican
they sing
style?
in Mexican. They do. Yep.
Okay.
And I also got a baseball All-Stars Nintendo game. You guys remember that one?
Oh, I think I had that
Baseball
one.
All
It
Stars.
was the first game that kept track of stats throughout the year.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool until you had to reset it because you had to fucking blow in the damn thing every time.
Yeah, that was Nintendo for you.
You get 2 seasons in, and then you lose it all. You'd be like, oh hell. But it was the first game that you actually kind of had a career like builder to it, and like you could get free agents and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah,
And
cool.
it also had like it had a all girls team, so it was like based on League of Their Own. The one team was from Japan, so at the time they had like who was the big like the all time home run hitter out there?
In Japan?
Yeah,
D-Dub?
probably Soto or something. Saki,
I don't know.
Odo,
Don't know
anybody?
this one.
No
I'm gonna
idea.
go
It
Odo.
was, it was an Ichiro. He's a good hitter, but not a
This
home
was
run
before Ichiro.
Before
We're talking. Let's see, 13. We're talking 1991. So
hitter. Who was before Ichiro?
Hideki
God, I don't know.
Matsui.
Hideki? Was
no,
that
this-
Godzilla? Was that Godzilla?
Godzilla might have been around,
Was that
but I think it was based on a legendary Japanese. I think his name was Odo or something, but don't quote me on that. But anyways,
I won't.
that's how the game was structured. The all-girls
Osada
team.
Huru.
Osada.
Excuse
Huru?
you? What?
Osada Huru.
Huru.
Okay.
All right, so I kind of took over this segment, Jim.
Oh,
What
that's
we
okay.
got here?
So we got Chi-Chi's, what?
Yeah.
Pina colada?
So here's the deal, as Ross Perot might have said. They sell these things. They're $1. They're 99 cents. They're always on sale at Meijer. They were $1 at Total Liquor or Total Wine. They're $1, single serving. Even though Tones he did half a serving, which is fine too, because that's probably better. They have pina colada. They have margarita. They have what's that? Ruby red margarita. They have mudslide. They have all these different versions. And I've had this one, and I've had the margarita, Long Island iced tea.
Oh, I tried a Long Island, though.
That's probably the worst of the bunch,
It
quite
is?
frankly. This
Okay.
is delicious.
Okay.
So I wanted to share this with you guys. They're $1.
I will say
$1?
it looks
Dollar drinks.
It just the cream looks right in it. Like
It's-
sometimes it looks a little goofy, but
Well, I'm going to tell you what it is after you drink it. So here you go.
I don't know if
While
I
you
like
guys
the
are
setup
drinking.
there.
While you guys are drinking, I'm just going to tell you that the number one attraction for us so far here in Louisville is Total Wine. I already made 2 trips.
Oh, no kidding.
So isn't that ironic?
It's a
Oh,
small
pick your
world.
up.
True,
Is,
sure.
is there more of them down there than?
Yeah, get a
in
Chi-Chi's
Michigan?
bucket, Daryl.
$1 each.
I think we keep going to the same one, but so I can't exactly answer that. But also, while you guys are thinking about your scores here, I'm just going to tell you that the ultimate, as Rich was talking about, stuffings,
A
stocking
stuffing socker.
stuffers.
Yeah.
Stocking stuffers.
I think even Rich would agree the ultimate stocking stuffer is isotoner gloves.
Classic.
Was that good?
Well, those are
Isotoner
classic.
gloves.
Those are a classic stocking stuffer.
Dan Marino.
Dan Marino.
Oh
I just
my
watched a
gosh.
movie that
Tough crowd.
Dan Marino's good in an orgy. I heard.
What?
Packs a punch. That's what they said in the movie. No? Never seen it yet?
No.
Dan
What,
Marino.
what is this?
Was he in Ace Ventura or no?
It was a movie with a comic Daryl hates, I think. His name sounds like the lead singer from Maroon. Like, was it Adam Devine or...
Who's
Oh,
the guy
he's
that...
good.
Oh, you like... Oh, Workaholics, right? He was in Workaholics.
Oh, are we losing Daryl here?
Daryl went frozen.
He went froze. He's on hotel Wi-Fi. So I can understand how that happens. It's like 2 megabits a second when you're on hotel Wi-Fi. Oh, he's back now. You there, Daryl?
Adam Devine from Workaholics.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
That guy's good.
Okay. He's in a new...
He's addicted to workahol.
Yeah. Aren't we all? How much work you been doing on there, Daryl?
I'm getting some requests, but
That's all
trying
right.
to stay off of the.
When's the
Work
baseball
computer.
start?
It's already started.
Okay.
1-1.
Okay.
But really, people still want to know what happened. What you guys rate these drinks?
That is what the people want to know.
Yeah.
So this is the pina colada, and here's what I was going to say: these are all wine based. It's really
Interesting.
they're all 12.5%. So whether you get the margarita, it's wine.
Wine-based
You get this,
Pass
it's
that down
wine.
so Jimmy can top
you get
off.
whatever, it's
Cocktail
wine.
up too.
We got one
Yeah,
left.
wine cocktail, serve over ice, which we did,
We'll save it for
12.5%.
Yeah, I think so.
What-
I don't know if Daryl would like it.
No, you have to like coconut.
You gotta like
obviously.
coconut. Very coconut heavy.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's the where's the pina?
I'm not getting much of the pina. It's all colada.
It's just flat.
A lot of colada, not a lot of pina.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's delicious.
You know,
Personally.
it's not bad, but I miss the. I'm a big pineapple fan, so to me, a pina colada is the combination of both coming together.
Sure. Yeah, I could see that. Not a lot of pineapple.
It's not bad. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It needs more pineapple. I need more pineapple, Jim.
More pineapple. How about this for $1? Can you imagine getting
I
anything
think
like
it's
this
a great.
for $1?
I think it's a great deal for
No,
$1.
you can get a fireball shot for $1.
That's true. Yeah, those are good.
Those are good too.
I'll do
Remember, it's $1.
$7.
$1. 4 quarters.
7.7.
7.7. I'm going 9.4 on this.
No, but how's the
For
margarita
$1?
one? How's the margarita one?
Did you buy stock in Chi-Chi's?
I actually own rights to the name. It cost me like $20. And I could use Chi-Chi's as much as I want. The margarita one is not as faithful to the actual drink, I don't think, as this one is. I mean, this tastes like a pina colada.
Yeah.
It's got cream. It's creamy. It's pretty tasty.
It's creamy. You might as well just call it colada.
Yeah.
Just a colada.
I feel you.
A wine colada.
I don't feel the pineapple, but that's okay.
So-
It is good.
Yeah. I have one of those giant Margaritaville blender things.
Yeah.
Yes.
This would go good in there.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. So we actually made, with the coconut milk, and we had like the I don't know what it's coconut. It's like a glop that you put in there.
Yeah.
And pineapples and whatnot, and that tasted probably not even as good as honestly this does. So I think from now on,
Well,
I'm just
did you
gonna
put the
dump
rum
these.
in there?
Oh, that's what I forgot.
God.
I had like 40 of them. I'm like, I don't feel anything.
Yeah. Gotta have some rum.
The Malibu would mix well with that.
Yeah.
What you described.
And you probably could kick this up, like you said, throw a little
Yeah, I
pineapple
would
juice
throw
in there.
a little
and-
more.
Yeah, it needs a little more.
More zing.
It's okay.
For a
for
buck.
$1, I hear you.
for $1.
I don't know why we should hit Total Wine and get a couple buckets around here, just in case,
Can we get a,
In case you need one.
Do we have a variety pack of these or something?
They come in they're in like a big drum.
So you just pick them
You
single.
just pick what you want.
It's all single.
Yeah. In fact, I got a
Try a little
mudslide.
Long
I got a
Island.
mudslide over there if anybody
Ooh,
wants one. You want to
mudslide.
try one? Go for it.
I think I like mudslide.
Yeah. But I thought, we'll try this week, and then next week we'll try something different.
We'll save mudslide for next week.
Yeah. All right. So there it is.
Thank you for sharing.
So
Thank you.
Dollar
can I
cocktails.
tack on something there?
Yeah, of course you can.
Can I tack something on there, Jimmy?
Tack it on,
What,
buddy.
we were all, I think, a little too young when Chi-Chi's closed, right?
Sure.
But was that like the place to go to get like drinks and after work drinks and Mexican food?
It was happening, dude. Every time I went there, it was jamming.
I don't remember. I think the last time I went was when I was 13.
They had,
I don't remember.
Yeah, good margaritas. I remember, right? I didn't have them, but I had the non
Fried ice cream.
You know, Daryl, I was more of a Bennigan's guy myself.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Turkey O'Toole, Monte Cristo.
The Monte Crisco.
I mean, classics.
When you're 14, 15, there's nothing like turkey, cheese, powdered sugar.
Deep fry that.
It's like on a French toast
fried.
almost.
Hell yeah.
Now we're talking.
They actually had a good burger that we had a wheel of fried mozzarella on it.
A wheel?
Hello?
A wheel?
A wheel.
Did you guys lose me?
No.
No, we
A
could.
wheel of fried mozzarella
What's
with
a
a little
wheel?
marinara sauce on it. Burger. Well, imagine like 8 slices of American cheese stacked
Oh,
on top
God.
of each other.
I'm in the bathroom already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something.
But then again, what
That's
can
actually
you
where
know?
you would eat it at Bennigan's. They'd bring it to you in the bathroom, and then you just
Bennigan's.
Easy in, easy out. Yeah, I like that. You know what we got to do, guys? Well, we got D-Dub on the horn here still. We have to do a little bit of numbers, guys, trivia.
Trivia.
Now, I didn't think this through. So how are we going to be able... Daryl, you got a pen and paper there?
You can text it to you, can he?
Oh, yeah, you can just text me. Text me your guess.
Yeah,
It is
text me.
2023, Jimmy.
That's true. It's like, hey, just give me a call later and give me the answer. Okay.
That's a good
Yeah, you
workaround.
could just text it to me. So
What about a round? What?
Yeah.
Let's do
I just
trivia.
like wrap arounds, but reach around.
Calling the masters of facts, the sultans
Not
of
the first time you
stats,
brought that up.
the czars of knowledge that isn't learned in college. It's the Numbers Guys Trivia.
it is the Numbers Guys trivia. Are we ready? Here it is. And this one kind of ties into what D-Dub's got going on. According to Louisville Slugger, 75% of their pro bats in use are made from what type of wood? According to Louisville Slugger, 75% of their pro bats that are in use are made from what type of wood?
I assume this is not a trick question because I get wood 4 or 5 times a night.
What's wrong with you?
Just making sure.
Man, kid show. Orgies and
75%. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do.
made from what kind of wood? Now, D-Dub, I know you were, I think, weren't you there today at the Louisville
I was
Slugger
there
meet?
today.
And you didn't hear any of this? That had to be on a sign somewhere, crying out loud.
So
I got to think. I don't think I have this.
I think I got it.
Oh,
Oh,
hotel
Wi-Fi.
yep, hotel Wi-Fi. Just like
I got-
goes to a crawl.
All right, I'll throw my guess in before I second guess myself.
Okay. Let's see what he's got here. I'm not gonna.
Am I correct?
I don't know.
I have a word in mind, but I don't know if it's a type of wood or not.
It's something you've heard of. Something you've heard
I
of.
feel like I've heard. I don't know. I'm sure it is something I've heard of. I've heard of many different types of wood, Jim.
Yeah, it's a fairly common wood, in fact.
Balsa, I think, right?
Hatchet, axe, and saw.
So if Daryl doesn't count a flank steak, does he count plywood as wood? Because I would say flank steak and plywood are about the same. I mean, it's plywood.
I'll tell you
wood.
what, it's not plywood.
I know it's not plywood.
it's a
That's
hard
why
type
I
of
gave out the
hardwood.
answer ahead of time.
I gotcha. It's I mean, I think plywood is plywood wood.
I think it's just pressed.
Pressed wood, right?
Yeah.
Pressed
I don't know.
blend.
I don't think it's
It's a wood blend.
I don't think it's a type of actual.
So D
wood.
Dub, is that? I mean, does that qualify as wood if a flank steak doesn't qualify as steak?
I think it qualifies as wood, but it's not a tree. I think
Okay.
that's kind of what they're getting at, right?
So
Yeah,
I think
it's
they're
a type
getting
of
at
tree.
a specific type of tree.
oh, for sure.
Yes.
I just brought up a previous conversation we have. I was comparing.
About steak.
Instead of thinking about the bat, I was thinking about flank steak versus plywood. So
You got
Gotta be
one?
up
You,
That's not
against
the-
it on
that's
this
not the brain.
trivia.
I don't know. I actually
you wrote something down or no?
I wrote it down.
Okay,
I
all
don't
right.
think it's right,
All right.
but
Ty's
I'll buy the
Rochambeau.
beer. It's all good.
Well, I don't know if Tone's got this right. So maybe might be me buying the beer unless Daryl got this right. I don't know. We'll see.
We can do a
I
tiebreaker.
hope I got it right, but you never know.
Absolutely.
Talk about an advantage. The guy's in the Louisville shop today.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what I thought. I was
Just
like,
had
yeah,
a
Daryl
tour.
might get this
No,
one.
This is. I mean, we play
It was
T-ball
awesome,
now?
and I
You
I
probably
think that's the
seen-
one thing
you
I
saw
got
him
from
get
the
a meat.
tour is that I think the one thing I got is the answer to this question, and I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. And also, I would have definitely been wrong if I hadn't gone to the tour. So
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
off to
So
me.
the type of wood I was thinking about was is ash a wood?
Yeah, I believe so.
Fuck, fudge.
sure is.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
So
Okay. I didn't look at yours.
Can
Let
we-
me look at yours.
Can I put that?
should we,
as,
should
so
we
I
just
didn't
do
know-
the
That-
answers now, Jimmy? Maybe
Yeah, we can just do it now if you want.
let's do it.
All right, let's just do it now.
'Cause
This
I'll
is
have
the
a good
first. Normally
story
we
for
save
you.
it for the end of the show.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we got Daryl on remote here.
Yes, we don't know how long we got.
We don't know how long.
All right. Well, let me put the.
This card's gonna run out with that Wi-Fi there.
I'll put the question up again here. So, according to Louisville Slugger, 75% of their pro bats that are in use are made from what type of wood? The correct response was maple.
Oh wow! Now
Thank
we got
you.
Maple.
controversy.
Yeah, 20% are made
Thank
from
you.
birch, 5% are made from northern white ash.
Oh,
and-
ash though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had both
You
of
were-
them
yeah,
right.
you were
I had maple and ash. How about that?
So, D Dub, is that what you had written down there?
Yes,
Wait.
sir. You didn't get the text.
Oh, I didn't even bother to look.
You didn't get.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
This technology is amazing.
Yes, he did. Maple.
It's
and
time
also,
stamped.
And also, Rich had maple. So now we have to virtually
Oh.
Rochambeau on this? All right, no, I'm sorry. Tones has to
I
buy the
thought the-
beer.
I got to buy the beer.
Okay, all right, that's
Yeah.
right. All right, so there we go.
I
So,
was
tell
close.
you,
I was going back and forth with Maple.
A little
Daryl, air high five.
little anecdote about
There you
about the ash bats.
Yeah. So
A little
in,
anecdote.
I'm listening.
sure.
They're not using the ash anymore. Like the guy told me that the MLB said no more this year. And you know what that's about, Jimmy?
No idea.
Juice?
You know?
Juicing?
Ash borer.
Oh, the
Ash borer. You ever heard of that?
yeah,
those,
that destroys the trees,
bugs or
right?
whatever.
Why is he calling you names?
Yeah.
You ash board.
Interesting.
Oh,
I didn't know that. I did not know that. But maple, I did not know that either until I read it today. Of course,
Yeah,
I didn't just
birch.
go on a Louisville Slugger tour today either. So I might have
No.
known that.
So
and I
ash
did.
is a little softer wood.
okay.
Ash.
That's
a little
no good.
softer, and that
Now when you're
means
trying
it
to
doesn't
have
break.
dingers.
It's not as likely to break as maple or birch because it's softer. But
That was the best one yet. Tones.
the last guy to use it,
Roy Hobbs?
to use ash, Evan Longoria.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Eva Longoria.
She was
She's
good in
pretty
that
hot.
show.
Yeah,
that used to be
yeah.
on,
Desperate
NBC.
Housewives.
Desperate, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Smoking.
Brunette.
Married to
Wasn't it
not anymore, but
Alex Trebek? No.
try again. Frenchman on the Spurs.
Robert Guillaume.
Oh, wait, I know. Parker. Tony Parker.
That's correct.
Yes. Ding, ding.
Parker.
I mean, because that's a very
oh,
French
Tony
name.
Parker. Yeah, the Spur.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
Stuart
remember
French?
that now. I remember that now. Okie dokie. Next on the agenda. Way to go, by the way, on trivia. We need
job,
to talk
Daryl.
about last
Thank
week's
you.
picks. Last week's
Thank you.
picks.
So my pick was based on when Roy Hobbs built his bat after lightning hit it.
Wasn't that a oak?
From-
I don't think so. Do they make oak bats? I thought it was an ash bat he made it of. I don't know.
Oak bats.
Yeah.
I put oak, but
You put oak,
So why'd
yeah.
you say
Did
maple?
they ever make bats out of oak?
I thought it was a
I'd assume
maple
it's
tree.
too heavy.
Is it too heavy? Let me check.
Oak's pretty heavy, right?
Roy, did you see Roy Hobbs? He's one of the greatest hitters of our time.
Who's this?
Roy Hobbs, you like
Hands.
Hobbs?
Who's it? I think you got. Are
He
you
had the
making this
strongest
up?
hands.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the hands. Yes. Started his rookie season was his 40-year-old, age 40 year.
I had never heard of this guy.
Oh my God, he dated Kim
Strongest-
Basinger. This guy's a
Strongest
legend.
hands and bluest eyes.
Yeah, bluest
What the
eyes.
hell are you guys talking about?
Oh my God! You never saw The Natural? Are you kidding?
No,
me?
I didn't. No, I've never saw
Darren
The Natural.
McGavin. My God.
They,
It's an
they,
Academy Award-winning movie.
there's been
I'm not
bats
a
made
movie
out
guy.
of hickory or red oak.
Hickory. I think hickory's too heavy.
Yeah, there's been
bet.
red oak bats.
Oh, I think Tones is asking for
Yeah.
a little reprieve here.
I can't.
Daryl,
though, 'cause I
did
don't
No,
think
I'm just
70
saying. I'm just saying.
No, it's good to know though.
Did you see Red
Not
Oak
today.
packs?
Actually, Babe Ruth once used a 54-ounce hickory bat.
That's going to be heavy, man. The old hickory stick. Yes, sir.
I don't think is that right. I saw that he swung a 35 and a half inch. I
What are we talking
don't
about
think
here?
it was hickory though.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you,
I
the
think it was
internet wouldn't
ash.
lie to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I think he experimented with it, but didn't use it all the time. So,
everybody's got to experiment with their wood.
yeah,
They're going to cut us. They're going to cut us off YouTube now.
like different hands,
They're
when
gonna-
you're holding the wood. So.
Put him in
Hands
the
make a
box,
difference.
Jimmy. Put him in the penalty box.
See, you leave for
When
for
you swing
1 day.
left-handed versus
Is that a fight?
right-handed, it makes a
Is that a fight?
difference.
Oh,
Tones
jeez.
knows.
Put him.
Jeez.
Put him in the closet.
Come on.
The closet.
That's the penalty box.
I got to get this ready now to start bleeping you guys. Terrible. Terrible.
Got a
All right, anybody want to talk about their
5-minute
picks from
major.
last week? Richie,
I
you,
do not.
you made some picks,
I'm
right?
0-3. They all sucked.
They all sucked. They were a tough
Daryl
week
got
for
a
you, buddy.
win. I think I'm in third or second place. So
Yeah, I'll put the numbers up here in a second.
we'll be back with soccer, though. I can't go 0-3 twice in a row.
Tones, anything from last week that stuck out for
I was 1 and 3.
1-3. You had 4 picks.
Oh no, 1 and 2.
There
Sorry.
you go.
1 out of 3. Sorry.
Yeah, one out of
1
three.
out of 3. I meant. And then I picked the Tigers on the wrong day. The following day, they had a no hitter. So
Sing it to me,
if I
brother.
would have pushed that back a day, I would have got another W in there. But I didn't.
you? One day off.
I picked the Friday. And baseball, 1 day makes a big difference. So.
Yeah, well, the winner wasn't the Braves, because that was the one you and Daryl were on opposite sides.
I
on.
think that's the one Tones won, what? Right?
I had
No, D-Dub won that one.
Dodgers
Dod-
minus 1.5.
Yeah, that's
My
what
bad.
it was.
And
Dodgers
they
run
won,
line.
like won 5-2 over Pittsburgh or something like that. So.
Yeah, that was a
That's what I'm
big one.
talking about.
That was a big one. D-Dub, I'm on you, buddy. What anything for you want to talk about memorable from last week?
Yeah, Tones, you don't bet against me.
Oh.
Also, you probably
It
don't
was
want to
close.
bet with me either.
It was a 2-1. It was a 2-1 game. It was pretty close.
It's probably best to just ignore everything I say and just do what you will. What else did I have, Jimmy? Little soccer action. That was a loser.
Yeah, I think the
serves
team
me right.
scored, right?
You did. I think you were one.
Yeah.
You were
Serves
one
me
for
right.
3.
Yeah, and then the third one was what? I don't recall.
Was that the one that
Yeah.
lost during the show? It was.
Well, probably.
Yeah.
I don't recall what that was, but I'm gonna say I was probably screwed in some manner or another.
I think it wasn't your fault.
Talking to
Can I call time out here?
Yeah.
Daryl, can you do your best to describe the painting behind you right now?
I think that's modern.
We got like 4. It looks like a
Gecko.
dice on top of trees. Like you're rolling a dice.
That does look like
On
that.
tree, dice on trees.
I think it's
Dice on
cubism.
trees. Cubism?
Get out of the way here.
Is that the reflection from the lamp, or is it?
I don't think
There's just
so.
spots all
Oh,
over.
whoa. We got multiple spots.
It looks like there's some load blown all over there. It's a hotel.
What hotel you at, Daryl?
I think we've.
This is where we jump the shark.
This is the Green Roof
This
Inn.
is it.
We have lost cabin
green roof?
pressure.
This is it. People being sucked out. These poor people sucked out the windows.
I mean, I don't. When you blow load, does it come out?
Shelby Junior High right now.
Does it come out white like that?
Come on.
It's more of a clear.
What are you guys? What's wrong with you? Seriously, have one pina colada.
It
You
looks
can't,
like-
can't control
No,
yourself.
it looks like somebody threw pina
No,
colada
no,
splashes
no,
all over
no.
there. That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. My God.
You got excited with this
I'm
cheese.
responsible for this channel for crying.
Terrible.
Man. These are just bad.
Well,
It's good bad.
no, we're trying to reach out to a different audience.
Hey,
Yes,
hey
so.
Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
It'll be at 80 next week.
Hey,
Porno
Jimmy. I was
demographic.
told that.
AVN awards, here we come.
I was told by
I know it's hard.
Jimmy.
I can't even say that. I can't even say that. I knew I should have. As soon as I said it.
It's,
That's what she said.
Jesus. All right.
whoever made the painting's not hard anymore, dude. I'll tell you that. So.
What the fuck? All right. D-Duff, what were you trying to say here? I assume it was some sort of intellectual thought that you had. Instead of these.
I regret saying this, but
Yeah.
one of the viewers I talked to this week said that Rich was quote unquote on fire last week.
Wow.
Oh, who said something like that?
My goodness.
Is it the shoes?
That was
Who said that?
You
that
talk
was our
to
number
Lauren?
one fan.
Oh, it was Kev?
That was our number one fan, K
Kev's.
Dub.
Biggest fan. This is Stan.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout
Didn't you
out
think
to
Rich was
Kevin.
on fire?
I think I was on
And
fire.
he
In
said
fuego.
he said all I kept doing was shaking my head. It's a lot of that tonight.
It's the same,
Ridiculous.
the same thing, only you're in a different spot, man.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You know what I mean?
You do it.
No,
that
you
that
don't.
ship sailed a long time ago, Daryl.
We have the floor, the platform.
All I know is we have standards here on the numbers, guys. You know, we should try to adhere to those.
I'm trying to. My fan base expects a certain thing, expectations from me, and I'm just
Yeah.
trying to deliver them. That's all.
Oh, you're delivering.
Level up.
All right.
Level up.
D-Dub, you're done for now, right? I had my picks last week. I made 2 of them, but one of them was a jam at home. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I do remember.
We jammed one home, and guess what?
That was a winner.
That came home.
Everybody-
That one came home.
Jam
Thank
it
you
up.
for that.
So on the Ram Jam,
3-0.
who was that? Black Betty? Didn't they do that song?
Yes.
Wasn't that Ram Jam?
I'm not
Yeah.
familiar.
So on the Ram Jams, we are 100%. 2 for 2.
On Ram Jam.
2 for 2. I had Svitolina over Kennan at Wimbledon. That was round 3. We had her at plus 110. I jammed at home. I had her at minus 186, according to my numbers, which gave her a 65% chance of winning. The market had it at plus 110, which is the equivalent of a 48% chance. So we had quite a bit of value there. She beat Azarenka in round 4 as well, but then she lost to Iga in the 5th round.
You seemed very confused last week on those numbers, almost like to the point where you almost didn't want to bet it. Like
What?
sometimes when the numbers are that good,
It's like so off.
Oh, was so
couldn't-
off.
it was-
Expectations.
yeah, usually there's not that much.
I give you
of
credit
us.
for jamming at home,
I
which you did.
I had to jam it. Yeah, I had to.
Because if you lose your first jam at home, then all respect is gone.
Well, and that's it. If you lose
So,
any of them, I mean, you
there's
have to
no
be
more jam
so
at home.
sure about this.
I mean, if you're putting the bourbon up
right?
in the mortgage,
The kids
if you have one,
on the black market is crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
putting the deeds up like
We did it.
Monopoly, flipping them over.
We did it, and we ended up with Boardwalk. So that one was good.
That was
one came
Boardwalk.
home. So I'm happy about that. So 1-1, but that was actually 2-1 because I had 2 units on that particular event happening. Wow. All right. So we already did the trivia answer. We're going to be like inside of an hour and 15 minutes tonight, guys.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we're really hustling. It's time, I guess.
These are the top picks.
Wow. All right. So Richie Rich. Now he did not. You want to tell everybody what you did today, Rich? I mean, you were driving back and forth an hour each way, like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, so it's the start of club volleyball tryouts, and if any parents have experienced that, you basically drive your daughter around the 4 of them because they're all at the same time. So today I went home, Novi, work, Novi, home, work
Oh,
to AB.
you definitely need a couple beers there, buddy.
Yeah, and for those of you that
In
aren't
it.
in our neighborhood, it's got to be an hour and a half from. Well, Novi's probably what, an hour and 15.
Well,
from
it
here?
should be an hour and 15, but there's
Oh, yeah.
construction from Novi to Southfield, so you take
Sure.
a couple wrong turns later. Took a little longer than I was hoping, but yeah. So we did that this morning. Tomorrow we got tryouts 9 to noon and 6 to 9, and then we do it again Saturday morning 9 to noon. And you take the best offer you get from
Wow.
the club. Is how that works.
That's a crazy
Yeah, that's a lot.
setup, dude.
You know, I missed this because I was Realtor Lauren said somehow I know this answer, which I'm assuming she was referring to the Louisville Slugger.
Yeah, her son actually plays baseball, so she might.
Have you seen my baseball?
Have you seen my baseball? Yeah.
Got some facts.
Yeah. So what I was getting at here was Richie didn't have an opportunity to officially put his picks in, so he said he's going to do them here on the fly.
We're gonna do them on the fly.
So we're going to see the smoke coming out of his brains. Did you want us to go ahead while you're?
No,
while
I
you're-
got them. I'll just wing it. Philadelphia Union versus NYFC. I don't think NYFC wins hardly at all. So Philadelphia Union, one of the best teams of the league. We're going to go 135 there. We need a winner. Struggled a little bit last week. I haven't liked what I've seen out of Cincinnati. They're at home versus Nashville SC. I'm going to take the 265 there. Put a unit on that. And Atlanta was so bad this week against Minnesota. They lost 3-0 against a terrible team. I expect them to bounce back. We're going to take Atlanta on minus 105. So I'm going to take a couple favorites and one dog and hope that 2 of the favorites hit. And if the dog hits, then even better.
Excellent.
Going to change up the strategy a little bit after an 0-3 performance.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. And you know what I forgot to do too, by the way, this is where we're at year to date. Meant to do that last segment. So Rich, up 2.93 units for your lifetime. That's a 10.47% rate of return.
Okay.
D-Dubs now firmly in the driver's seat, although I think, Rich, you were ahead last week, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, and then so D-Dub up 4.74 units, which is 17.54
I hand the crown over to Dubs for now.
for now. Yeah,
He's holding
probably
strong,
going to be
yeah.
temporary. Tones creeping back a little bit now, down 6.49 units,
Whoa,
which is
Did you say it was probably going to be temporary?
Yeah.
D-Dub.
Wow.
Well, no, it's not. That's not a slight against D-Dub. It's
Just
just
saying this is the
you
roller
know,
coaster.
We know how it
Law of
works.
averages.
Yeah.
All right.
Hurtful. Very hurtful.
Didn't mean anything. Nothing
I
negative
thought
there.
it was a little slight Dubs. I mean, who's to say you can't run it out?
Maybe, yeah, maybe you do. And since we have no end point, we could just go until one of us feels like stopping. I'm up 2.56 units. That's 10.26 lifetime rate of return. And for the group, we're up 3.71% or 3.74 units. We've actually put into play 101 units.
I'm
You
going to
can believe
actually
it.
have to have you do a little research there
Okay.
because me and Dubs have 28 units wagered each, so there's a little discrepancy there.
Uh-oh.
We have
No,
to dig into that a little bit.
that's not true because you had the first week, you had a 4th pick.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So you have one more.
I retract my statement.
Yes, you have one more
You're
unit.
forward the first week.
Oh, the Ram at home?
Yep. I
Okay.
counted the Ram.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. So you do have one.
Fair
extra.
So maybe I was actually up last week.
Well, you can have a drive at home.
I guess it would be a damn at
I would-
home. Right.
Got to ram it, to jam it. I mean, I'd
Drive
maybe
it.
just give her a couple chi-chis and try to be nice to her.
Yeah, it's nice to be nice. It is. All right. I'm sorry. I just forgot to do that. So we had left off.
Tones picks, right?
Actually, I got D-Dubs. I got
D-Dubs next?
D-Dubs
Oh,
picks
okay.
here. Here you go. Can you
Just
can you
wiping
see
up some
these?
spilled beer here, guys.
That's all right. Take your time.
Quick.
Oh,
Anyhow,
high scoring affair.
Wow.
Yes.
Over
We
three
might
and a
as well-
half.
You
Wow.
guys didn't. You guys didn't see my shirt yet, did you? This is an ode to the game we love, Rich.
Oh, that's European soccer.
What's that? RFEF? What does that say?
Is that Royal Forest?
EF. I believe it's Man United.
Is it Messi about to make his debut? pretty close.
I don't think they've
No.
gave a date yet, Tones.
Okay, because
But-
they had some on ESPN.
All I
Yeah,
know is
pumping
Daryl's betting shutouts, and now he's going 3.5 goals.
Yeah, he's like
This
no
guy's-
scoring, no scoring, no scoring.
This guy
over
knows how to
3.5.
switch it up.
Yeah.
You can't just keep it the same
This
old, same
is-
old.
This is an EV pick, Jimmy. You want to tell the folks at home about EV?
Not this week. We'll take a week off of
I
describing.
think
it.
the KY helps EV. Last time I checked.
Yeah, this should be a good one, guys. Over 3.5 goals. If you look at their scores in the past, you'll see why maybe this is why I'm betting it. But the reality is, it's just a good, sound pick. Where did I get it from? DraftKings.
You have this FanDuel. FanDuel. At plus 210.
FanDuel had a much better number than everybody else, so that was goes into the positive EV strategy, I think, right? So,
Absolutely.
Looking at the average number, and then kind of looking at some of the outliers like Pinnacle. Tell the folks about Pinnacle, Jimmy.
You want me to talk about
No.
Pinnacle today? No. We're not gonna.
Nah, that's all right. Forget it. We'll just keep it.
Talk about
we'll
that
just
next
keep
week.
it entertaining today and not educational.
Uh-huh.
Next pick, please.
Like every week. You got
Oh, my.
Fat Morton Jelly Roll? No, wait.
We're going
Charlie,
back to Charlie Salt Morton.
Charlie Morton.
That's your boy, right?
Charlie Morton, Braves, gonna record 7 strikeouts or more tomorrow. Tomorrow night, finally have some baseball back. Wow, if you're a degenerate gambler, the last 3 or 4 days have been pretty rough on you, right?
Yeah,
Hasn't been much going on. That's
a
for
lull.
damn sure.
a lull in the sporting world.
I actually
And
won.
Wimbledon
I
is
actually gave you
winding
guys
down.
the pick to the All Star Derby winner.
Did you end up taking that? By the way,
Yeah, I
I
did.
had forgot to do it. I
you
didn't
took
do
Vlad?
anything.
Plus 555. Vlad.
Oh,
Vlad was supposed
man,
to.
I missed
yeah, I
that
put it on our.
opportunity.
It was
Yeah.
on our text chain. So
Yeah.
I feel like
Who is the favorite betting wise?
Alonzo was the favorite,
Lonzo. He's a good all-star.
but he lost in the first round.
Yeah, he got bounced.
So you're taking Charlie Morton over 6.5 strikeouts versus the White Sox tomorrow, plus 100. All right.
Yeah,
And-
it's goes hand in hand with this one, but I'm not parlaying them.
All right. So this is pick number 3 for D-Dub.
Yeah, I got the Braves run line minus 125. What was my note on this one?
I don't know, but I
Braves
love the
have won
pick.
the Braves have covered 5 in a row against the run line at home. So, make it 6 in a row.
This feels like a drive at home.
Nope,
Okay.
not going there. Nope,
No?
that's borderline assault. But
Takes brass balls.
I'm
to
gonna
drive
go
it-
with,
to damn it home.
Charlie Morton, and I don't feel super confident about these picks. Just trying to have some reasons why I'm doing them.
I gotcha. All right. Well, thank you
3
for
units.
for participating and giving us your picks, D-Dubs. We appreciate that. We're going to move on to Tones
Thank you.
here. Yeah, let's move on to Tones. You got little Tigers.
Yeah, Tigers back in action tomorrow. At Seattle, I like the plus 165. They got Erod pitching, who's been pretty darn steady all season for them. And the Tigers seem to just elevate their game against tougher opponents. They just rise to the occasion. I think they'll come out fresh and get a W after the break here. And then what's my number 2 there?
Number 2.
I got Cubs at home. They're a dog, plus 100 on the money line. Boston's been so-so. Cubs, they've both been right around 500. But I like the Cubs. I like the plus 100 at home with the Cubs.
They added lights to Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they'll be juiced
Yeah.
for that.
Rare night game.
They'll give them an extra couple of home runs.
Totally juiced.
What was that?
Bouncing off the
1989?
alley there.
I'm gonna say 87.
The
Good
year that
trivia
they
question though.
year that they put the lights in.
Was it?
You could be right. I mean, I'm gonna say 87 though.
87. I don't know.
Tone, do you want to double down on trivia here?
Oh,
You want to double it up and go 88?
I can look.
What do you
Rich is
think? Double or
definitely too
nothing?
early.
I'm going to say 86.
Oh, he's going 86.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. No.
First, you're
guys
talking
are
about
too
the first ever home game, right?
With lights, yeah.
Yeah, I might
89,
be
I wanna
early.
say.
I'm gonna go 88 actually. Well, I'll just keep.
I know you
87.
can't change it. You
All
can't
right,
do
whatever.
Okay, what are
that.
the
88 might actually be right, but it's not 87.
what are the guesses here? Rich, you're saying 87.
No, because I actually kind of have an idea when. I'll stick with 87, but
87?
I think it's 88.
Tones.
86.
Tones saying 86. D Dub, are you in on this?
I said 89.
89. Yeah, you guys found a way to all be wrong. It
Yeah,
was
88.
8 of 88.
Makes sense.
88, 88.
8888.
There you go. Told you, Rich.
Yep,
There you go.
I agreed with you.
So no blood on that one. Okay. Pick number 3, Tones. We don't think we had this one from you yet here. Let's go ahead and cut over to that.
I got the Houston Astros. They were plus 135 over Angels. Good matchup. Good pitching matchup. I know Otani's pitching. But Houston's studs going. Same ERA basically as Otani. And I just like the 135 on I think a fairly evenly matched game. Houston's actually got
Yeah,
a
I
better
can see
record than the Angels too. So
Okay. All right. So we got the Astros money line tomorrow. It's my turn, and you know what? I only have 2 this week. I only have 2. There's not a heck of a lot going on. So I got Lys over Ros, and they're playing in France in Contrexeville, I guess is how you say that. I never took any French, but this is Lys over Ros. I got her at 265, Lys, and I think she should be at 188. So she should have about a 35% chance of coming out on top for this, and that's priced at a 27% chance. So I think that one, there's some value there. And next I have Putin Seva over Danny Lovich. That's a ch at the end of that one, not a k. Got her at minus 110, so roughly a 50% chance. And she should be at about a minus 142, which would equate to a 59% chance of winning that. So she's on sale as well.
There's 2 different women's tennis events going on next week.
Yeah, it's right now. It's actually tomorrow morning. You got the Swedish Open, then you got this one in France. It's one of the one in France is the WTA 125, and this is
how do the girls decide which direction?
I don't know. I really don't know how that happens, but
We should go live.
we want to go live tomorrow at 6:15 a.m. You're more than welcome
No,
to.
in France.
Oh, in France.
Grab the wave. Everybody grab their significant other, and we'll
Just head
Jump
over
on
to
Air
France.
France.
We
I'm
better
sure
hurry
there's-
because I think this is would be the semifinals. So we're gonna have to get there like tomorrow.
I don't think anybody would say no.
That's true. I might actually. I have a room reserved at the Troy Marriott tomorrow
you
night.
got it.
So
Oh,
yeah,
well, I mean,
I'm gonna have to pass on France apparently.
I guess France is.
Yeah.
that's a hard number 2 to that.
Speaking of tomorrow, if you guys aren't busy,
Marriott and in the Renaissance.
no, the one in Troy, right by the DraftKings
Oh yeah, yeah, right
lounge.
there.
The
Yeah.
lounge.
You
Yeah.
gotta let me know how the DraftKings.
That's
lounge
it tomorrow. I'm going to the DraftKings lounge, so I'm going to check that out.
We want a
strictly
review.
that way I can report back
is. We need a review
for the show. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go to another place and have some dinner and relax a little bit, and it should be a good time. But if anybody, any of our subscribers want to meet over at the DraftKings
Little
lounge,
meet and greet.
little meet and greet. Mr. Midwest will be there. Mrs. Midwest will be there. I'm trying to convince Tones or Richie to join us, but I don't know if
Join
that's
along.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Should be a good time. Should be a real good time. So, trivia's done. Picks are done. All we have left to do is do some shout outs. Anybody have a shout out? Richie, you got something? Anybody?
I think I do, but maybe come back around. But I'll shout out to
Shatter.
a couple dogs that have had recent birthdays. Shout out to Maddie. She's a 11-year-old corgi that gets it done with 2 legs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's impressive.
That's impressive.
Yep. And then Stella's first birthday was today, which is Lauren's dog. So
Oh, okay.
bakery treats,
Oh, yeah.
dog birthdays,
Oh, yeah.
wolf outs.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Shout outs for dogs.
Oh, wolf out. Okay, I get you. Takes me a minute sometimes.
My oldest and Tones Jr. turned the big 11 on 7-Eleven. So
Shatter.
I've heard that's a golden birthday, as they call it. And the 10-year countdown to our Vegas trip for my eldest. So,
I'm looking forward to joining you guys.
yes,
Yes.
it'll be a big event. Widely publicized, well planned out ahead of time. So
Perfect.
Starting the 10-year countdown. D-Dub, anybody you'd like to
I'll
shout
give
out?
a shout out.
Shatter.
Shoot out my wife Ethel, who's out at the bar right now, but she bought me a T-shirt today from the museum.
That's the one you're wearing?
That's no, I'm gonna save that for next week.
Okay. Well, that was nice
So
of Ethel to do that.
We'll look forward to that, Jim.
I'm looking very much forward to that. All right, shout out Ethel. Do I have anybody? I do. Just my my beautiful bride. I know I mentioned it last week, but today has officially been 10 years that we've been married.
I can't believe it's been
And,
10 years.
I can't believe it's hard to believe.
I remember that day fondly.
In
And,
fact, Mr. Tones, he gave the vows. He did the vows for us that day. He actually proclaimed us husband and wife.
yeah,
Tones
that
did.
was my first one of the items on my bucket list to marry somebody, and JT and his lovely wife made it happen. So
Yeah, as a judge.
as a judge,
That's incredible that
Yeah.
Take a write off for that.
I've married 3 couples, and they're all still married. So that's 3 for
that's
3.
saying
Did
something.
you form an LLC and take a little deduction?
Tones'
my batting
marriages?
average is better than the national average right now. So
Absolutely.
Keep it up. So if you want to get married and you want to stay married, call Tones.
come see me.
Tones.
Yeah, he'll
Golden
Tones LLC.
blessing
He'll
and
do
a
it up.
golden shower. So
Wow.
Jeez. What? You didn't have to say that, did you? I mean, you had to go there?
I mean,
Could've said anything.
everybody has a price. He's just
Well,
letting
that's
you know what he needs.
That's true. All right, D-Dub. We're going to call it. It's been an hour 12. It's so much
is this
faster
our
without
shortest?
Daryl here.
Is this the shortest one ever?
You telling me Daryl takes up an hour of time?
He takes up an hour.
He does add an hour. He does.
This is one of the shortest ones ever.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody watching, of course. And if you haven't subscribed,
Kevin, you're my
make
man.
sure you subscribe. And if you have a brother or sister that you'd like to have subscribe, that would be awesome. Because if we get to 50, it's going to be big. I'm telling you, we're going to do some
big league.
incredible things. So anyway,
Incredible.
I think that's everything. All the damage we can do for 1 week. We'll be back here Thursday.
Daryl.
Daryl,
See you, brother.
1 week from tonight.
Be blessed, everybody.